Hi everyone, this is Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to ask Spirit about the person on your mind. What are their thoughts and feelings? Where is this connection going? What are their intentions? What is happening around this connection? Do they feel the same way? Anything Spirit wants to share with me. This is a collective reading for all signs, and it could be a reading for any sign that you may be thinking of. Your person could be any sign as well. So let's get started. Let's call in our spirit guides. It is a fully channeled message, so take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Please remember to hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps all of our channels grow here on YouTube as readers. Really appreciate the love and support. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know? Person on our mind today. Divine intervention, serendipity, okay, a supernatural event here, karma. Yeah, you know, the divine timing intervention will come in a lot of different ways. One, it can oftentimes bring you together, of course, and then sometimes it prevents you from being hurt and it takes things away from you when you need it to. So right now, maybe we are just asking Spirit for, what is it that you want of this connection? Or is it meant to be? Are we supposed to be together? That's just where you're at with thinking about this person. I have romantic feelings for you. I have, I like the way I'm looking into your eyes. There's a sense of a deep soul gazing. Okay, there's a sense of that deep eye contact that you don't have with everybody, and I think that it's that started it. Spirit said, okay, so that started it all. They're saying. There's something about the eye contact with this particular person. I've never looked into somebody's eyes as deeply as I have into this person. I feel like I can see your soul. So there's something very intense about the eye contact in this connection. I've had a secret crush on you right from the beginning. I've had feelings for you. That could be on both sides. It could be, the feelings came to the surface fairly quickly for both of us. And I have ghosted. Are you rejecting me? Did you disappear? Where did you go? Okay, so I went from you were giving me these deep eye contact looks and soul gazing to where did you go and what are you doing? So you've got a runner of some kind, and nothing worse than ghosted. That didn't used to exist. I mean, I know I'm old, but we didn't do that to each other when I was younger. People would say, I don't want to be with you anymore, or they would break up with you. Now they don't even give you sometimes they don't even give you that. They just stop connecting. They stop talking. They stop texting. You don't know if they're dead or alive. So it's just so rude, and it's just so unacceptable. And sometimes they do it because of fear, and they say, I just didn't know, it's getting in too deep, or it's happening too fast, but the ghosting is still a rejection. They're not communicating, and that's what hurts. It's like, you just stopped talking to me. Is this toxic? Did we go from romantic feelings to you ghosted me to now I don't know what to think? It's all over the place, and it's probably very, very confusing to you. This person has probably been very romantic, very into you, beautiful at times. And then there's this feeling of, you change. something triggers you, something upsets you, and you push it all away. There's a sense of I'm pushing it away. So let's go from there. This pushing feeling, like they push not only you away, they pushed they tried to push the feelings away, is what I should be saying. You can't just stop loving somebody. You can't just stop feeling something. You have to heal. You have to go through a process. But you don't just like turn a switch and say, okay, I don't like you anymore. So sometimes people are just naive they take their feelings with them. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 7 of Cups. I have a 2 of Pentacles. I have a High Priestess. And I have a 9 of Swords. So the High Priestess and the 9 of Swords is coming into me more as there's a part of me that's saying, I know it's over, or I don't even know if I can take this person back because of the way that they treated me. As much as I love them, like what are they going to offer me? Are they going to do it again? So there's the fear. The fear is coming in as, if I took this person back, like, is that a good decision for me? And only you can decide that. But I do feel like deep down inside, you're going back and forth with the decision for yourself, your future self, your higher self. Spirit's trying to let you know that with or without this person, you're going to have a lot of opportunities in your lifetime. You're going to have a lot of different people come into your lifetime. And maybe this is somebody that we put on hold for now, and we just let them feel their feelings and see what happens, and not try to push it or engage it or make it move forward one way or another. This is almost a feeling of, I've had enough hurt. I can't take any more hurt. So maybe you take a break from the hurt. Okay. Certainly no chasing, no texting to see if you get a response, something like that. Start focusing on you. This is like definitely a focus. I'm going to take back my power and focus on me. I'm tired of struggling with this person. This person has me in knots. There's a sense of, I don't know what to say or do to make it right. I don't know what to say or do to get back the good times that we do have. So maybe it's too difficult to, this person has to come back because they want to come back. All right. This is kind of them charging back. This is kind of them coming back with their head held high and saying, I want to win you back. So unless they come back with this, I want to win you back energy, you've got a ghoster. Okay. And it's really, really hurt. It's really hurting. So it's hard to get over that. Why didn't you call? Why didn't you just tell me what you were feeling? Why couldn't you just tell me that you needed a break? Okay. I haven't heard from you in a week, whatever it is. It's rude and it's wrong. So that's the part that's upsetting. Independence. I admire your freedom to be who you truly are. I'm going to say recapture this for yourself. Capture this feeling of, with or without this person, I'm going to be okay because I'm strong. Okay. If Spirit wants you to be with somebody that believes in you, they just said, you feel so far away and I can feel the distance. Absolutely. So that's when you know you have a real connection. It's almost like you can feel the invisible distance between the two of you. And it's just such a strange feeling. It's this invisible force that connects us. And it just feels like, and then the longer that you're away from each other, that distance becomes like further and further away, but you still can feel it. So it's a pull. There's a sense of pull going on. Your strength inspires me. Maybe this person is proud of you in some way, that you're stronger than them, You've picked yourself up. You're moving on with your life. You are doing what you sought out to do. You're not holding back. So maybe you're somehow inspiring them, in a way that they need to step to the plate and have more strength to be in a connection. I'm afraid you're not going to want me if you see the truth. Like there's a dark side of me. So you probably have seen glimpses of this dark side, this fear of abandonment, fear of trust, fear of giving in to my emotions, fear of commitment. I mean, there's a million things, but it's a sense of they know you saw that side of them, and there's a little bit of a I'm ashamed that you've seen that side of me. I'm filled with fear and doubt, and I have tremendous regret. So you've got somebody who is questioning their actions right now. Okay, I pushed you away. I ghosted you. I know you're wondering what's going on. I know you're wondering, are you going to hear from me? So they're not, they know exactly what they're doing. Okay. They know it's not a game. I just asked Spirit, are they doing it as a game? But they know exactly what's going on. Okay. What's going on with you, with them, what they're doing, and they're still not doing the right thing is how I feel. So it's creating this limbo. It's creating this non-action energy. I don't know if I'm as strong as you think I am. This person has to find some kind of strength, courage to be in a relationship. You need somebody that's a lot stronger. You need somebody who really wants to show up for life and show up with you. So right now they know exactly what they're doing. They're putting this whole thing on hold, and they're kind of like waiting for this crystal ball to, tell them the answer, like they're just waiting for, the magical sign from the universe, the one huge sign. They're waiting for, something to happen that says, this is what you're supposed to do. And instead of being a human and talking to you and meeting with you and sharing feelings and working through things. Okay. So it's not going to happen by some miracle. It's going to happen by two people working together. The hostility. I don't want to play this game with you anymore. I feel like that's you. I'm so done. No more games. Bottom of the deck, I have depth. I want to give you more of me, and I want more of you. So part of me feels like, how do I do this? Is that what they're struggling with? I regret that I'm filled with fear and doubt. And how do I give you more? How do I give you more of me when I don't even know who I am, or when I struggle with all my feelings, or I don't recognize my feelings, or I'm so used to pushing my feelings away or pretending that everything is okay when it's not. So, unfortunately, divine masculine is taught as a child to not show feelings. And, they're not allowed to cry as a little boy. They're told to suck it up. They're told to, hold back those tears. Nobody wants to see that. So right now, I feel like you've got somebody who probably has some work to do on just kind of being able to express themselves, and maybe then we have a shot at doing some healing together. Spirit, what are the final messages? What is it that you need me to know? I'm feeling insecure. I feel like I'm gonna lose you. I put this whole thing on hold, so I realize that I love you. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty big. If they are saying, how do I do this? Okay, I have regret and depth. And how do I do this? How do I show you that I can give more? You know, I mean, is this a learning curve for them? Are you the first person that they're trying to be emotionally available for? You know, is this a true avoidant that ghosting is the norm? You know, that they're just so used to being a runner, or ghosting is the answer for them in the past, but for whatever reason, maybe they woke up one day and said, you know what, I realized that I'm in love with you. So this kind of is a game changer. That's not something I was expecting. Or now I took my feelings with me. Like I said, I pushed this relationship away, but guess what? I took those feelings with me. Spirit, please share with me. I'm afraid that you don't love me. You definitely should have some fear that they would do this again. And that would be something I would question. You know, are you going to put me in a no contact? Are you going to not talk to me again for another couple of weeks or couple of months? You're so sweet. You know, they see you don't deserve this, is how I feel. So they're seeing that. Be cautious with your words. I feel like you have to be, as far as be cautious with your words, that's like a don't chase. Don't say, I want you back no matter what. You know, I'll do anything. Like that's not how you're going to heal this connection. Things are complicated. Are they using that as an excuse? You're too good for me. You probably are, but somehow, some way you fell in love with this person, and this is the person that you want to try to make it happen with. So your energy is unbalanced. So that could be you, that could be them. Maybe you're very upset right now and they can't even talk to you because every time they talk to you, you freak out. You know, you just say things that you just don't know which way to go. I get it. I miss you like crazy, and my love is unconditional. You know, you got somebody who's a true avoidant here, unfortunately, and avoidance can be retaught. They can learn, okay? They've got to find themselves. They got to find their feelings. They've got to learn how to be in a relationship and not walk away from it. I apologize for the lawnmower if you heard that. They've got to learn how to accept love and to give love. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to ask Spirit to continue to guide us both, continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If you are new to this channel, please join us. I would love that. I also have 2 other channels. I have my main channel and I have a pick a card channel, and I'll put those links in the description. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and I'm going to say just hang in there. This person's realizing their feelings, and they've got to address that first. We'll see you soon.